Her name was Ana Brnabić. And the first thing we did was to actually see what is the economic value, the measure, the weight of the creative industries and its impact on Serbian economy and society. And we realized that they contribute 7% to the Serbian GDP and employ over 150,000 people. They also, out of those people, 70% are young people between 25 and 44 years of age, half of them highly educated. In the meantime, since then, we've been doing these researches every year to see what the trends of growth are. And there's been constant growth even through the pandemic. But then the most important figure actually is the growth of exports, which was 80% between 2016 and 2022, which is a great number that gave us even more energy to keep doing what we're doing. So then we started basically with the platform Serbia Creates, which had a twofold role. On one hand, to support Serbian creative industries, to support some particular sectors, to grow with them and support startups, SMEs, individual freelancers in them. And on the other hand, we were doing promotion of Serbia internationally as a country of creative and innovative people. So through creative industries. Serbia Creates was a brand that was explaining that Serbia creates film, Serbia creates music, Serbia creates art, but then also Serbia creates opportunities, Serbia creates talent, experience, and so on and so forth. So it grew into a national brand, basically, for the country. In the meantime, we've also done a number of individual projects with stakeholders in the industries. We've done a lot of educational improvements in Serbia to get new talents into the industry because the companies, especially in the gaming and audiovisual production, were asking for more talent and for support in that area specifically. We also improved some tax incentives for research and development, for innovation, for establishment of an AI institute, and so on and so forth. But we realized that still creative industries were scattered all over the place. People hardly knew each other, they had no place to meet and start projects together. And we realized that we actually needed a physical space to make a home of creative industries in Serbia. And then we found a building, 100 years old, railway garage, basically, depot on this picture, which was completely depleted. And this was the state it was in when we found it in 2018. But it was in the middle of a new urban development right by the river, and we thought, what a fantastic place to turn into a creative center. Prime Minister supported us, the President and Finance Minister, they understood the vision, and we started. And now we're almost done with the renovations. This is what it will look like in a month, literally. The whole concept consists of several parts. The roundhouse with the turntable in the middle, in front of it, the water tower, and the new office building. And there is also, of course, an underground garage to make it modern and accessible with 180 parking spaces. The water tower, actually, let's go step by step. So in the roundhouse is the heart of the creative center. It will have several different parts of it, let's say. It will have a restaurant, of course, and cafe, but also a big exhibition space. Lots of co-working, fab lab workspaces in the middle, all meeting rooms, conference rooms, and so on. And a big multifunctional place with 700 seats, completely, easily adaptable to all sorts of needs for various events, exhibitions, fashion shows, conferences, theater plays, dance plays, and whatever. We also have another level that we added inside with a smaller conference room, offices for professional associations in creative industries, some more design centers, fab labs, podcast studio, and so on and so forth. This is what it will look like inside. All the rooms have glass walls. This is to make everything as transparent as possible and as inviting as possible for people inside to come join in the group work, start working together, and for the general public to see how creative works get developed, how they are done. Of course, there will be curtains so you can have some privacy if you need it. This is the exhibition space. A small auditorium for presentations or just for hanging around. The multifunctional room, the black box room, which we call, with different setups. This is a visualization of the restaurant area. It may not end up looking just like this, but in general, that's what it's like. This is the garden of the restaurant. And this is the whole park outside, which can be used for concerts and events in the evening, and it can fit even up to 11,000 people. But it can also be used as a park during the day. The water tower is also 100 years old, used to store steam and water for the locomotives. But now we are turning it into a space for digital, multimedia, immersive exhibitions. And the new office building, which will actually be the center of digitization of the government with the Office for IT and e-government. Serbia creates platform offices and some public space, and also a whole floor for startups, NGOs that the government is cooperating with on specific projects. And that's it. I won't take much more of your time. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Aha, видеото, може видеото. Да. А може на мене? А или да. Навистина одлично. Го оставам ова тука за следниот говорник. Нашиот следен говорник доаѓа од Франција. Драго ми е дека и тука кај нас не сме лоши, имаме прекрасни простори кои што може да се видат и искористат, но дефинитивно европските држави беа на некој начин оние кои што почнаа да водат барем кај нас во овој сегмент. Геноа Гарет од Базар Коop Lille Франција ќе зборува за нивниот концепт и навистина би сакала да видам како тоа изгледа во Франција. Повелете.
Hello, everybody. It's hard to finish the day. I don't know if there is still someone after me, but first of all, I would like to thank Kirill and Elena for the invitation. It was really nice to be here, and also to thank the Serbia Creates team, because, by the way, it's kind of connection. I'm here, and I'm really happy to present our project based in Lille because it's really important for us to share our kind of places in Europe. We all have the same, and we all face the same kind of issues and problems and things. And I think it's a really great place like this, like Laboratorium, like Lozionica, etc., etc. There is all of us places in Europe, and it's great to exchange together. Before showing a short video, a short presentation video, I wanted to say a few words about creative economy, and a few words from this morning I wrote about creative economy and creative people. I was thinking about how we came to this project in Lille, Bazar Sanso. Creative economy always been ahead, and creative people always been ahead in many things for many years. It's been ahead in the society by pushing some values. It's been ahead in the economy by working together, working differently in a different kind of business. And I'm also thinking about, in example, the legal issues we just talked about before, like Creative Commons, etc., etc. So it always have been in a creative economy and a big innovation topic, and also a big social innovation. That comes to point to the link with the social economy. That's when I come from also. And that's how we came about making the link between creative economy and social economy. That's how we design the Bazar Sanso project, and it's really a project based on this, the link between social economy and creative economy. As for me and for us, it's really connected, and I will get back to this at the end of the presentation. So, Bazar Sanso, it's this project. It used to be a freight train station for 150 years, and it's now, again, a new way of making exchanges, businesses, and meetings. And I'm really happy to show you maybe the video first, and afterwards a small presentation. Thanks. I'm quite happy to finally these videos, because for years I was like our Serbian friends, I was presenting some architectural views of our projects and some photos of the projects, and finally we have for 3 years now people inside the project. So I will quickly perfect, it works. Explain you the project, and I will try to be as quick as possible. So the project is actually quite in the center of the city of Lille. This is it should have been a new district. It's a whole new district, and Bazar Sanso, it's on the north of this area. This is a famous architectural view that we all had. And this is how we found the freight train station. It was led by the French organization like 20 years ago. We found it like this. And we run directly the renovation. One interesting point is the legal structure, the legal setup. We created an organization, a private company called Sanso Imo. We created this private company in association between Smart Cooperative, a Belgian cooperative quite known, and a cluster of social economy organization. And this organization signed a contract with the city of Lille for more than 25 years. And with this contract of 25 years, it allows us to make all this renovation, and this we have a long-term view. This is the team now in charge of everything. I'll go quick. We have most of it three main spaces, one atelier for handcrafts, artists, makers, fabless, etc. We do not have machines. We have a public space for events, exhibitions, like here. And it's also our bar and restaurant. And then we have a space for offices with co-working area and offices where we do have now in total 355 residents for a bit more than 150 organizations in total. That's it. I didn't want to be too long, but that's it about Bazar Sanso in Lille. The short presentation, and as a conclusion, I wanted to say a few words back to the link with what I said about social economy and creative economy, because we've been talking a lot today about AI, and of course that's a trending topic, and everybody has to talk about artificial intelligence, and that's the deal. But I think part of creative economy and creative industry, we shouldn't repeat the same mistakes and let's say the last industry from the last century. We should keep in mind that we have an environmental responsibility, and we also have a social responsibility. And actually, just keep in mind that, in example, artificial intelligence has a strong environmental impact, quite a lot, and we do not have a solution for now. So going all of it like this, without having questioning like this, it's a bit strange. We do also have to face, we had a small talk this morning about gender equality in our industry. We also have to deal with this. And I think I used to say to the social economy actors that we should get inspired by the creative industry to make business in order to look at the marketing way. But I think the creative industry actors and people should also maybe look at the social economy business to keep in mind, we have to be careful on environmental pillars, social pillars, also than the business pillar. And that's how we try to to have both community in Bazar Sanso and a daily life. On a daily life, I see that both community are exchanging, and it's quite really important today to keep in mind all those issues now. Thanks a lot. And I wanted also to thank the technical team. The really great job the whole day, and the technical team and the translators.